I think the best relationships, the relationships that last the longest, is when the female is more dominant than the man.
I think our time is up because I feel like I have seen the other side. Like I've seen that it could be better.
You know what I hate? I hate when women act like they know more about men than men know about themselves. Like literally, I see it every day. Time and time again, men tell women what they want, but the women say, no, y'all don't really like that. This is what y'all like. After we literally just said what we liked. Watch this video.
I think the best relationships, the relationships that last the longest, is when the female is more dominant than the man. I know y'all gonna get in my comments and be like, what? But it's something about that woman being real dominant and mean that's gonna have that man acting right. Like, I have seen it too many times. Like, I can name so many relationships where it's like that. Like, the woman, she don't play no games. She real dominant. And the man is more like passive. You know, yeah, baby, you know, go along with her. Those are the best relationships. Like, I feel like when you real soft and you a lover girl, it's something about a man that's just gonna dog that. Like, he gonna take advantage. Like, it's just that dog in him. He gonna just take advantage of it. That's how I feel. I know y'all gonna get in the comments and be like, no, it's not like that. You know, we want somebody feminine. No, y'all don't. No, y'all don't. No, y'all don't. Y'all don't. I'm telling you, the best, the ones that has lasted, I'm talking about 10 plus years relationships, has been that woman who don't play no games. And I'm not saying, you know, you should just be mean to your man or whatever like that. But I'm just saying what I have seen work. That's it. That's all.
So time and time again, we've seen men constantly express how much they admire and they appreciate a feminine woman.
I don't like just bad bitches. Like, you gotta be bad and feminine. Right. I like a feminine woman. Yeah. Rub your feet against my feet in the bed. I love that. That's what you missing in a woman. That feminine shit.
Right? That's the majority of men. But you're gonna make a one-off situation and make it seem like that's the normal and that's what works. And I'm here to tell you that is not the normal. Most men don't want a woman who's masculine as hell and trying to wear the pants in the relationship and be the boss. What man wants that?
I can't stand a non-feminine woman.
The only man that wants that as a man that's like a simp or a mangina. A man that doesn't have a spine or any balls. Or a man that loves a woman so much he would make her take full advantage of him. That's the only man who would sign up for something like that. No man who respects himself is going to sign up for a woman like that. So let's cut this false propaganda and let's be done with that.
I think our time is up because I feel like I have seen the other side. Like, I've seen that it could be better. I didn't know Lil Durk was still locked up. With that being said, it's free Lil Durk. Why? Because he is responsible for quite possibly one of the biggest spiritual awakenings of my life. I'm not kidding. About a year ago today, almost roughly, Drake came to town and Lil Durk opened for him. And I remember Lil Durk came out and my mom was sitting right next to me and she leans over and she was like, he looks like he smells good. And I was like, he does. Like, he really did. And literally the whole night I was like, oh my gosh, like, am I a Lil Durk fan? Like, I couldn't name you one Lil Durk song, honestly. Still to this day, I couldn't name one song. But he just looked so good. So I remember going home that night and I walked into my apartment and my boyfriend at the time was like, hey babe, how was the concert? And I was like, oh, it was great. Like, in the back of my head, I was like, Lil Durk, Lil Durk, Lil Durk. But literally in the back of my head, I was like, I think our time is up. Like, between me and him, I think our time is up because I feel like I have seen the other side. Like, I've seen that it could be better for me, right? So I literally went to bed that night and I had a dream. I had a dream about Lil Durk. Not the dream that Martin Luther King had, right? But a dream nonetheless. And so I woke up the next morning and I was like, yeah, you need to pack your stuff. I think it's time to go. I made this big spiel about how, like, yeah, I feel like we're two totally different people, which is true. Like, we really had our issues, like, to be real. But Lil Durk was the catalyst. Like, to this day, Lil Durk that opened my eyes, point blank period. So yeah.
I'm not gonna lie, social media, and not just social media, like the culture in general, I'm not gonna lie, the culture in general has made a lot of women so delusional. So delusional. Because how you go to a Drake concert with your mom and then you saying that, oh, not a Drake, I'm sorry, Durk, Lil Durk concert. How you go to a Lil Durk concert with your mom and you're gonna see Lil Durk and come back home to your boyfriend and say, nah, he's not on Lil Durk's level. Our time here is up. Like this, bro, this is why I say any woman who is a fan or a groupie for a celebrity, you can't take them serious. Because they're not realistic. They are delusional as F. They are not realistic. Because how are you going to throw away your whole relationship because you're fanned out over a man that one has a girlfriend or a fiance at that with multiple baby mamas and a man that doesn't even know you exist? So you're going to say you're going to dump your boyfriend because of that. Because you had an experience and you suddenly have this come to Jesus moment and you see the light. That is crazy.
The reason they taking them motherfucking food stamps because y'all got a wig with baby hair, lashes, nails on feet, Carly B nails, all of the shit that costs a lot of money to do. And all of that. Okay? Y'all got that shit on fleek more than the bitch that's working every day. So they need to take your stamps. They need to take them.
Now, I'm really glad Granny mentioned this, man, because this is something I see all the time. I see these ghetto ass hoes, right? They on EBT stamps or they got food card. They got government assistance. But they be wearing the flyest. I mean, they be wearing designer. They be wearing their hair's all... I mean, they be wearing the flyest stuff, man. They be wearing designer. Their hair is always done. Nails always done. Lashes always done. And all this stuff is expensive. It's not exactly cheap. So, you damn right. You don't look like you need government assistance. Because if you can buy designer and do all this extra stuff and this extra maintenance for yourself, what you need the EBT card for? I don't get it. They playing the system, man. And listen to me personally, I feel like Granny's right. I feel like Granny's right. If you can afford all that shit, you deserve to get your EBT cards taken. So don't cry about it now. Don't cry about it because you look like you don't need it. Anyways, man, that's just my thoughts on the situation. Let me know y'all thoughts in the comments. All right. Until next time, man. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment. All right. Until next time, I'm out of here.